Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis AutoSports. Excited to offer you guys a truly unique, beautiful, thoroughly serviced, tastefully modified 2004 Chevrolet Tahoe LT. First, this is a one-owner, Carfax certified guaranteed truck with an impeccable service history, clean and clear title. The previous owner within the last 20,000 miles has spent $8,000 worth of servicing this truck. It's got 189,000 miles on it total, but we did a ton of work ourselves, and the previous owner just recently has serviced just about everything you can on this truck. I want to let you guys know I'm the owner of Davis AutoSports. I seeked this truck out for my son, who was originally planning on going up north for college his freshman year. So we wanted to provide him with a very safe four-wheel drive truck that has been thoroughly over-serviced, so he would not run into any problems. He's now staying local for college due to some injuries and everything, so this truck was overbuilt for mechanical purposes, for longevity, maintenance-free, worry-free for our teenage son going up north. So I first wanted to find the cleanest, nicest Tahoe I can find for the miles that was reasonably priced. You don't find these one owner, and like I said, the previous owner has spent thousands of dollars just in the last 20,000 miles on this truck on all the major stuff, and we went through and did a bunch of work on it ourselves. So we're going to go ahead and do a walk around first, and we'll get into some details on what we did. The light may make this Tahoe look black. It's actually finished in green. Obviously, if you're looking at the stance of this, it does have a 3-inch brand new suspension lift all the way around that we installed. Brand new 295/70/17 Nitto Trail Grappler tires mounted on brand new ATX wheels. Behind that you have brand new rotors, calipers, pads. Same in the rear, brand new rotors, calipers, and pads. New brake lines. As you take a peek through there, you can see the hard metal brake lines running from the engine bay down the frame. Every single brake component on this entire Tahoe is brand new. I didn't want him to have to deal with anything. Not only are all these components brand new, they're all factory spec or better. The calipers are better than factory. The rotors are better than factory. They're ceramic pads. So these are not your traditional put on new parts to sell sort of vehicle. This was well beyond that. Every single seal, gasket, and fluid in this truck is also brand new and replaced. There was a very slight hard shift between first and second gear. My technicians looked at it, said solenoids, let's replace those. I said nope, we put a brand new transmission in this. Not only is the transmission brand new, it's got a 3-year warranty. I opted, due to the location where the truck was going to be, to actually buy the transmission through a national distributor. That way, no matter where the buyer is, at that time my son, they can have a claim filled out anywhere in the country. So brand new transmission, probably has 10 miles from us driving on it, 3-year unlimited mileage warranty throughout the United States. The paint on the Tahoe, we did a full paint correction service all the way around. That within itself is about a 4 or 5 day procedure on this size vehicle. Now please keep in mind, guys, as nice as this truck is, and it is extremely nice, it will have very minor wear and tear associated with a vehicle of this age. I didn't want to provide my son with a restored truck, just something very nice. I mean, couple little light scratches here and there, but there is absolutely no damage, no issues whatsoever. Those are finished, those are a bronze finish wheel, which goes really good with the dark green. We also installed a brand new front bumper. This whole front assembly, the top cap, the bumper, the lower valance, and the lights were new. Reason being, the fog lights had a lot of condensation in them, and typical wear and tear like that. The front chrome bumper, which this is actually chrome, I'll get into that in a second. The front chrome bumper had little rock chips that started to get little specks of rust where the chip would knock off the chrome plating on there. So that's an entirely new front bumper. When we put the bumper on, it's chrome. Obviously the rear bumper's chrome, and this side trim going down the Tahoe is chrome. We sort of like color chromatic looks here. There's no chrome on the wheels, there was no chrome anywhere else. So what we actually did along with the grill is we plasti dipped it. So if you do like chrome, it's nothing more than peeling all that off, and you have a brand new chrome bumper, grill, everything else. So we just sort of went with the color keyed theme on this, with the black rack, black bumpers. Side steps are obviously factory chrome, so that can all come off. The front hood is very clean. There are some very little minor splits here and there that are associated with the wear of paint on a hood. As you see there, brand new top of the line rotors, and little things on these rotors. These are completely finished rotors, so that they won't rust up. New calipers, new pads. As you take a peek through there, you see the hard brake lines. Every single brake line, as I mentioned, is brand new. And that is a problem with these Tahoes too. Those brake lines will rust up on you. And they all didn't need to get replaced. A couple did, but like I said, given the circumstances of the build, we went ahead and replaced every single one of them. Nice low profile roof rack up top with a windscreen. Got a little defect right there. Here's a shot of the rear brakes. Once again, new rotors, new calipers, new pads, brake lines, everything. And with the lift, obviously new shocks, all that good stuff as well. Just a nice clean 3-inch lift. These size tires are 95/70/17. That's essentially like a 33.2. That's a -12 offset on the wheel. Same thing with the rear bumper. That's actually a factory rear bumper that we just did the same thing that we did to the front bumper. Nice, clean, classy looking truck. Not overdone, just nice and simple. The AC has also been fully serviced as well. We went through every system of this truck: the AC and heat, the cooling system, the ignition system. My technicians had a green light on this truck. Anything that even remotely showed issues, we'll replace, and with a great part. We sort of continued that inside of the truck as well. Once again, this was going to go to a college student, so there was no need to go overboard with anything on the inside. I wanted everything to be safe mechanically and overall just clean cosmetically. I'm going to go ahead and open all these doors. And there's a couple small things that I'll point out that we have ordered So this is an LT, factory fully loaded leather seats, heated seats, lumbar seats, Bose factory sound system. Carpets are clean for the year, very clean in fact. These seats have not been dyed. That is the original condition that they came in. There's no dye on these seats whatsoever. You were looking at a upgraded navigation that we put in there. One of the main reasons I put that in there was for the backup camera portion, rather large vehicle. So we do have a backup camera that is a full navigation. Also hands-free. We have Bluetooth with a microphone, streams music. So really just a nice safety feature with a hands-free operation and everything else. The controls are on the steering wheel. Smoke-free vehicle, no odors, no burns, full rear AC, and we did a major AC service on this as well. So AC is all ready to go. This rear door is missing the rear speaker grill that will be included with the purchase. It will have a new one. Second row seats, very clean. Back of the first row, also very clean. Headliner, no issues whatsoever. Underneath the seats are very clean as well. Give you a shot of the third row seat. Third row obviously folds down. They come out very easy. Has the rear cargo in front of the third row. We have a backup camera as mentioned earlier. This does not have the typical rust that these are absolutely notorious for right there. Very, very clean leather. So as I touched on earlier, guys, the thing that really attracted me to this truck for my son, first of all, I personally own many of these Tahoes. I've had one with almost 300,000 miles that drove absolutely perfect. So these 5.3 engines, they're phenomenal engines, extremely reliable. On top of that, this is a true one-owner truck with a ton of service records. The original owner took great care of it, but most importantly, literally, I mean, they spent about $4,000 or $5,000 in the last 20,000 miles on all sorts of upkeep and everything else. And on top of that, all the stuff that we did to it. So this build was not originally intended to sell. We really went overboard with a lot of the maintenance stuff. I probably touched on 50% of what we actually did to this truck in this video. So make sure to check out our build sheet on our website. If you're watching this video on YouTube, there's just the video hosting on YouTube. So go to our website. It is Davis AutoSports. Let me zoom in for you guys real quick. DavisAutosports.com for the website to get pricing, pictures, all that good stuff. So a couple things that we did in addition to the navigation system is we actually, the cluster had a few issues with the fuel gauge and everything, which they're sort of known for. So we bought a brand new cluster, and that is a upgraded Escalade cluster. It also has blue LED lights in it.